Hi there, welcome to the Golf Shack. My name is James Savage, I'm the equipment editor at National Club Golfer magazine. Today I'm sat in the big boys chair. I'm usually sat there, but I'm joined by Craig Middleton,
Hi, James.
My esteemed colleague, who's just come back from Las Vegas, where he's been testing out and learning all about the new Callaway drivers. We've got the Great Big Bertha Epic and Sub-Zero drivers. So Craig, nice time out in Vegas?
I think I'm still jet lagged, James, to be honest. Yeah, it was brilliant time, but you can see he's hitting a few shots there with the new drivers.
Out on the driving range, checking out your numbers.
Yeah, good numbers as well. I got a bit excited with the numbers I was getting, especially with Epic, the Great Epic driver. Yeah, obviously brilliant weather out there, and really excited about the new products. I think they're really nicely designed as well, aren't they? Yeah,
they look really smart. There's got a lot of similarities, to some of their previous drivers, like the Great Big Bertha driver. You can see the similarities there. Just touching on briefly, what have they done? How have they updated these? What was some of the little key points of technology that they've done to make these drivers better?
Yeah, well, obviously the main revolutionary technology is the jailbreak technology for them two. Little titanium bars you can see.
Yeah.
So Callaway say that they're placed behind the face. It stiffens the club up, and it actually gives you a lot more ball speed, up to 3-4 miles an hour. We had tour professional Sebastian Groh was there at the launch with us, and he was bombing at miles. And when I was getting fit with it, you could see my ball speed was up towards 160, which is, really good for me. I'm usually around about 152, 153. So to get that extra ball speed obviously gives us a bit more distance as well.
Yeah, so your initial impressions on these, that you're getting a little bit of extra distance, a little bit of extra ball speed, a little bit more explosive off the face? Yeah,
exactly, and obviously as a 13 handicap, I don't hit the centre of the face every time. I tee it up, and having that extra forgiveness on there with a stiffer face, it really helps me. And I was hitting off the toe and I was hitting off the heel as well, but it was still going some good distances.
Yeah, and I believe you had a chat with Dr. Alan Hocknell, Callaway's top R&D man.
Yep.
Should we hear what he's got to say on some of these products? He's probably a bit better placed than we are to go into the finer details.
Exactly, yeah, well, let's hear what he's got to say.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Alan Hocknell and I lead the R&D team at Callaway Golf. And I'm really proud to introduce to you our new GBB Epic drivers. They feature a lot of new technology, the most technologically advanced drivers we've ever made. So let's talk about some of the features. One you can see instantly on the sole here, these two silver holes. They actually represent the locations of two vertical bars that are inside the head. And what does that do? Well, if you look at the face here, we're trying to stiffen the head in the vertical direction. So the two titanium rods actually connect the crown and the sole together. And that makes the head behave more stiff in that vertical direction. If the head is stiffer in this vertical direction during impact with the golf ball, then the face is actually forced to flex more. And if the face flexes more, the energy transfer to the ball is more efficient during impact, and that results in more ball speed and more distance. So we've got a brand new technology using the structure of the head, the stiffer structure of the head, to create more face flex and then more ball speed. And any time that we're creating substantially more ball speed in a driver, that's a reason to get really interested to start with. But it's not the only technology in the Epic drivers. The body of the driver is made by the combination of titanium and our triaxial carbon material. So particularly in this center section you see on the sole, a combination of the exo-cage titanium and the triaxial carbon. We're looking to make the lightest but stiffest structure that we can in the middle of the driver, and also on the crown of the driver. The triaxial carbon is used in a large amount right there. And in fact about 50% of the surface area of the body is carbon material, so a very advanced structure with a combination of two very important materials. What that does is produce a very light body that allows us to have weight that we can use in very effective ways. In the standard version of the GBB Epic, we use a 17-gram weight in a slider track that gives us the ability to steer the golf ball left and right in a fitting with an average golfer. And for a lot of golfers, the primary thing that they're looking to achieve in fitting is to straighten out shot shape, and that is an additive to distance for them. So we have the ability to move weight around in that sense in the standard model, but we also have a sub-zero model, and this uses the weight available slightly differently with 2 screws, one in the front and the back, a heavy one and a light one, to give us a low or a very low spin rate. And at the same time as having that, we also have high MOI in both of these drivers, so they're both very forgiving. And in particular in the Sub-Zero version, that's a paradigm shift in driver technology, in that it's the first low spin driver to also feature high MOI, and therefore be forgiving enough for a broader range of golfers to get the benefits of maybe slightly lower backspin and therefore distance from that. So 2 drivers with very similar technologies, giving people options in the fitting process to really attack the problem that they're having and get the most out of that fitting, get the most out of their own performance.
Yeah, so he knows what he's talking about, doesn't he?
He knows his onions, does our Alan. Callaway obviously very excited about this product. You seem very excited by this product. We've seen some good numbers from you out there in Vegas. I think you sent me one where you got it up to 300 yards.
It was really exciting. I never see that, especially in this weather. But I didn't want to get too excited because obviously we are hit. I was hitting out in Vegas, so the weather was probably 22, 23 degrees, humid. So I didn't want to get too excited. So I thought I'd come back and give it a shot in this terrible weather.
Yeah, you're back in Leeds now. It's about 2 degrees out there. It's blustery. It's pretty horrible. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see though, because we know what your sort of like base numbers are with the driver. I know what they are from seeing you hitting on TrackMan, from seeing you hit out on the course. Yeah. So I know that you're usually around the sort of 250 yard marker, carry sort of 240-ish. So
on a good day, I think as well.
Yeah, So let's see Craig in action, hitting some shots with the new Epic driver.
Exciting times.
Right then, Craig.
Yeah.
Not in Vegas anymore.
No, it's going to be interesting to see the numbers, isn't it? See the
difference. It's quite cold here. Yeah. It's quite blustery.
Yeah.
It's obviously December. Temperatures are probably about 2 degrees. So yeah, compared to boiling hot driving range in Vegas, it's different conditions. Yeah. But you're telling me that you can hit this driver sort of what, 10, 15 yards further than your current driver?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
we'll give it a go. Let's have a look.
Yeah, let's see what you've got.
So I've got it in the same setting as I had out in Vegas. So
okay, just tell us what settings they are.
10.5 with a draw bias all the way around.
Okay.
Because I've got a fade, as you know.
Okay.
So that should hopefully cancel it out. So let's have a shot.
Lovely stuff. Just what's your normal driver sort of carry total?
Carry
about 250-ish.
Yeah, on a good day.
Yeah.
If I get out the middle, but hopefully off centre hits will still go quite far with this.
Yeah, because Callaway are saying they've improved the forgiveness, on this driver.
Yeah. So yeah, let's give it a go.
Yeah. Let's have a look. Yeah, really good. Love that. I like that ball flight as well. For you, I'd say your ball flight is usually really high.
Yeah, that's lower.
That's a nice penetrating flight.
Yeah.
242 carry.
Yeah.
257 total. You've just spun it up a little bit higher than maybe you'd like, but over 150 mile an hour ball speed.
Yeah.
That's great. That's a lot more than I can manage.
Yeah.
I'm not saying a lot, but no, it's good. Yeah, you just spun up a little bit. But you'd take that, wouldn't you?
I would. I'd take it. It was straight down the middle. If I can get that every time, obviously just lower the spin a little bit.
Let's hit a few more then. But your sort of natural shot is that bit of a fade, isn't it? So you do often have a bit of that left to right spin on the ball.
Yeah, I do, and that kind of loses probably 10 yards.
Yeah, there you go. There's your 10 yards there.
Yeah, but to be fair, that shot wasn't. That was quite straight, if anything, a little bit.
It's cost you your roll. That's why it's saying your optimal there could be 278. So
yeah, but hopefully that's why the weight will cancel that out.
Let's hit
Sorry,
some
James.
more shots.
Sorry, James. Let's go.
It's cold.
I know it is. It's freezing. Because I've got this jumper on. It's a bit better. It's better with the toe. That.
It's just gone left, but it's again.
Yep. It's all right.
Ball speed good. I mean, just looking at the difference between that shot and the previous shot is that spin.
Wow.
He spins down below 2,000.
Yeah.
He carries up and your totals up massively. So you've got like a 30 yards of rollout on that, you know, due to that low spin.
And the launch is just what I want to see. I don't want to see it higher than
Let's see if you can get somewhere between that and the first one, and I think
we're getting there.
Yeah, probably want it maybe a bit higher than that as well. But that's nice. I
love the design of the club as well.
Yeah, you like the look at it?
Yeah, dress? I do. Yeah,
it's
pretty
quite.
It's not a massive head, but it's you know, it just feels quite good at dress, quite confident.
To me, it looks it's quite shiny. Did you have any trouble with that out in Vegas, where they sort of like glare off the sun?
Yeah, there was a little bit.
We don't get a lot of sun here,
no,
so
we don't.
right.
So I'm not going to be in Vegas every week, am I? So unless I want to send us over there.
Like compared to say the Great Big Bertha driver, like it's replacing, that was a more of a matte finish. Looks premium though, doesn't it? It looks really nice, like shelf appeal.
I thought, to be honest, when I heard the name Epic, I thought they could overdo it with the design, but it's pretty simple. It's nice colours, so yeah, it's pretty good. Let's just see if we can get them numbers out of it now.
Pretty good.
That felt good. Out the middle, that more.
There you go, carry 258, ball speed's up a little bit, spin's good, so you're getting...
Pretty similar numbers, the spin's good there. Yeah, so if I compare that to the drive I use at the moment, it's definitely getting 20...
But just remind us your handicap?
13, James.
13, okay.
Yeah.
So it's recent, isn't it? You've
very recent.
You've been a bit of a bandit for a while, but everyone's pleased to see that you're... Got it down to...
It's still a bit questionable because I haven't been playing that well recently. But
well, I'd say it's maybe questionable the other way around. If someone can get 260 yards carry pretty straight off the tee, and you're telling me you're playing off 13, you're not going to win many friends.
No.
But yeah, I mean, genuinely, I've never seen you hit driver carry, sort of 260. So that's
even out the middle with me though, when I don't get that.
Yeah.
I don't get that. I'm very lucky with the wind maybe, but. Bit low again, isn't it? It's that.
Yeah, ball speed good. It's not your best strike, but
it's not. But the distances are. It's what I want to say. The ball speed's up.
Yeah.
Spins.
If that's your miss, then you can live with it, can't you? It's not.
Yeah.
It's not going to hurt you.
As long as there's no water on the left.
You look like you're getting a little bit tired now. So should we have a little sit down and go through some?
We'll have a sit down and have a little go. Yeah.
Okay, so Craig's gone off for a lie down after his mammoth hitting session. So I thought, we've muddled our way through some of the numbers, but I thought we'd draft in the expert, James Whitaker, our resident pro, just to have a look at some of Craig's numbers in a little bit more detail. So here we go. We've picked out some of his best ones. Some good stuff in there. There's a bit of a mixed bag.
Yep.
A few P-rolls.
There was a couple of funny ones in there, but actually, even though the good thing is the bad strikes, they still perform really well for him.
Yeah.
They rolled about 40 yards, but they were down the middle of the fairway. So.
What's very good, I think, is the ball speed there. That's sort of like impressive. It's consistently sort of like over 100, 150 mile an hour.
Yeah, he's getting good ball speed, good spins like all pretty consistent. Even the bad hit that came off the heel, it's not over 4,000 or anything like that.
No,
Craig normally fades the balls.
Absolutely, I was going to say, like, one of the sort of characteristics that I've seen from Craig when I see him hitting play, him out on the course is a bit of a high fade.
Yeah.
Which sometimes it works absolutely fine, but like in the wind and stuff like that doesn't work. And I think that he was actually able to control his trajectory a bit. Yeah. He had some nice sort of powerful ball flights in there, and you look at those, carry numbers there. He's got one there carrying 258, total 280.
Yeah.
For someone who's claiming a 13 handicap,
it's a bit of a bandit, isn't it?
I think that's very good. And I've seen Craig hit shots on Trackman before, and I've seen him sort of like total 250.
Yeah.
Whereas now he's getting sort of carry 250, and I think that's a sign that this driver's working really well for him, and I think we'll see him using this driver next year.
It's a really positive for a mid-handicap golfer that you can get something out of this product because your ball speed's going to be so quick. Yeah, and the way Craig's had it all set up, it's helped him get his game.
Absolutely.
You know, it's a 10.5, and then with the draw bias, the adjustability on the head,
Yeah.
off-centered strikes. You know,
Massive. You know, we've done videos on adjustability before, and we can see how much difference it actually does by moving those weights. Yeah, so I think you know, Craig's going to have some good success with this product next year. We'll keep tabs on him, keep tabs on that handicap.
It'll be single figures soon. That definitely.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see. But just in summary, I think that Callaway have got a product here which is going to have mass appeal, because I think they've added a little bit more forgiveness to it. So could be a good off-the-shelf sort of, like, you know, product for them. You know, get fitted in, get dialed in for it. I think you'll have some success in the shop with that next year.
Yeah, it'll be good fun in the performance centre with that one.
Okay, well, it feels a little bit weird sat here talking to you there, but I'll just say thanks very much for watching. Post your comments below, and we'll see you again soon. Did I get that right?
Absolutely beautiful.
Cheers.
I hope you enjoyed that video. Look out for more videos at the Golf Shack Academy. Like us on Facebook, send us a tweet, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we look forward to seeing you again soon.